get accomplished, but there's not a lot of pressure.
Okay. So my husband and I, during the big old capital C for COVID, during COVID, we had a whole bunch of horse camps and stuff. And then there was such a demand for those, for kids to be able to get out and about and be able to do things. And then we always did like an art and craft with them.
Right.
Well, boy, we don't have children. I had some cancer before, and my husband, he was okay with not having kids because all of his family had kids older, and he was just like, I don't want to do that. And so we don't have kids of our own, but I was a school teacher for 11 years, and then he's always been really good with woodworking and welding, and he's the most non-Amish. He's the most Amish, non-Amish. He's not Amish, but he should have been with everything that he can do. Well, after doing those arts and crafts with those kiddos, we realized that they needed some help in woodworking. And a lot of their parents were very distinguished and accomplished in whatever field they were, but a lot of those fields were not woodworking. So that right there has prompted us to break off from our horse trail riding facility. And we actually have a homeschool, an at-home wood shop now, because I've wrote curriculum for it. We've got videos of him teaching kids how to build, and then we send all of the wood to them. We've went to a couple of homeschool expos so far. We went to one that was in St. Louis, Missouri, one that was in, I think it's Greenville. I don't know, Green something. Green Sun, Greenville, Greenton, I don't know. Right. South Carolina. I think that's Greenville.
I think it's Greenville.
Yeah. South Carolina. And we had so many people, and we've got one more later this year that's in Texas, but we had so many people attend our presentations that people were sitting on the floor because they were out of chairs. People were standing. People were outside the door. And they loved what we...
Oh, I bet.
Oh, they love it just because it's hands-on, it's authentic, and it's USA made. And man, the homeschool environment is so inviting to us because they know that we're trying to do right by their kids. We're not trying to fluff it. We're not trying to do anything that we're not supposed to do. I'm like, here's all of the curriculum that I'm going to teach your kids. You can choose what you'd like to do. So like they love that they've got the steering wheel. So I know with homeschool, it's been like very well received with that. So tell us about the science experiments that you get brought in on.
Well, they're usually pretty simple. I think the last one we did was how to figure out how to get enough air into a bottle with some water in it so that we could put some fins on the side of it and fly it like a rocket.
Okay. Wow, you really do get brought in on some science experiments.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell us about your training now that y'all do, because y'all lived in Missouri and y'all are super freaking tan because now you live in Florida.
Now, this time of year, it used to be windburn. Now it's actually from the sun.
Right.
Oh, okay. So